This is Tasmania. It's wild, the true wilderness. So therefore, you don't come here for the cities. We made a special video about Tasmania, so check it out.
We are Soraya and Kenny. We decided to take a gap year of work and are now traveling full-time around the world. It's a crazy adventure and we want to take you along with us. Showing the most amazing beaches, eating around the world, learning about new cultures, discovering the natural wonders, searching for animals in the wild, doing some fun activities and much more. Welcome to the channel that makes you glow while traveling.
Welcome back to our channel. We made another which is better video. Because as a traveler you cannot do it all. Sometimes you don't have the time, sometimes you don't have the budget. And with these kind of videos we hope when you really need to make a choice to help other travelers to make that choice.
But maybe you are wondering from which city to start from in Tasmania, or are those cities even worth it? In this video we will try to explain what we think about the two major cities. In this video we will compare Launceston with Hobart. If you like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to follow our adventure around the world, don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, please do. Both Launceston and Hobart are beautiful destinations in Tasmania, Australia, and the choice between them depends obviously on your interest. Let's get into it. These are the 7 things you need to know.
Both Launceston and Hobart are beautiful destinations in Tasmania, and the choice between them depends obviously on your interests. Hobart, the capital of Tasmania, is Australia's second oldest city, founded in 1884 as a penal colony. It sits along the river and is known for its rich maritime history, with its port once central to whaling and trade. As the largest city on the island, Hobart offers plenty of culture, art and history.
Over time, Hobart has evolved into a vibrant city, blending historic architecture with a modern art scene. Its colonial past is visible in well-preserved sandstone buildings. Launceston, founded in 1806, is one of Australia's oldest cities and sits at the junction of the North and South Esk rivers in northern Tasmania.
Launceston has a charming historic town centre and is easy to explore on foot.
We really enjoyed our time in both cities.
Then, nature-wise. Hobart is surrounded by some amazing mountains, such as Mount Wellington, where you can hike or drive to the top for stunning views of Hobart and the surrounding region. Nowadays there are even buses going. Another great mountain you can drive or hike to is Mount Nelson.
In Launceston you will find the Cataract Gorge, very easy to get to. A natural attraction where you can hike, swim or picnic in a beautiful gorge. They even have a public pool. We did some amazing hikes here, very easy. Even though the mountains are beautiful in Hobart, we did enjoy Cataract Gorge more.
The weather is the next one on the list. In terms of weather, Hobart generally has milder and more consistent conditions compared to Launceston. Both cities have temperate climates with 4 distinct seasons.
If you don't like to get wet, then Hobart is a winner. The city experiences less rainfall overall compared to Launceston.
In both cities there is plenty to do. However, we believe that Hobart has much more to offer than Launceston. Of course, this is something you need to feel for yourself.
In Hobart we enjoyed walking around and visiting the many markets they have. There are some free museums that are worth a visit.
Except for Mona. We didn't like that at all, but it's a personal preference. Don't forget to visit North Hobart to have a more local experience.
Launceston has also a free museum worth visiting, but it felt like you could see the whole city in just 2 days.
An important one on the list:
Food!
Hobart is clearly the winner for us. Enough coffee corners, delicious food markets, and around Hobart there is also enough to find.
More restaurants, bars and coffee are open. We noticed that in Launceston many places aren't open every day.
Day trips. This is a tough one. Tasmania isn't that big in comparison to mainland Australia, so you can't really go wrong with either.
From Launceston it's possible to do a day trip to Cradle Mountain, Wineless Bay and Base of Fire. From Hobart you can think of Bangles Bay, Port Arthur or Maria Island. There are many more options.
Tasmania isn't huge, but it is enough to discover.
Hobart is the biggest city with 250,000 people living in it. It's a very diverse city and culturally vibrant with a mix of contemporary and traditional arts.
Launceston is smaller with 110,000 people. It felt less diverse with a more focus on heritage, local culture and a slower community-centered way of life.
Each city has its own unique charm depending on whether you prefer a more cosmopolitan or regional feel.
So, drum roll please.
Hobart! Yeah, this was an easy one for us. Hobart was slightly bigger and in our opinion there is something a little bit more to do and to see and to experience, so that's why we chose Hobart. Yeah. Let's use that.
Exactly. Well, we hope this short video helps you in your decision making. If you don't want to miss anything of our world trip, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.
Bye bye.